Okay, my name's Denise Millan and I'm the Qualifications Coordinator at Peeple. So Peeple is a charitable organisation who supports practitioners who work with parents and carers and their children aged 0 to 5 to learn together to improve the home learning environment. We're working across 13 local authorities in Scotland. We've undertaken the self-evaluation across 8 local authority areas. I haven't had any experience of self-evaluation until now. I've done some evaluation work, some creative evaluation, but never done a self-evaluation project before. We found out about the frameworks through attending an Education Scotland workshop about the How Good Is Our Third Sector organisation self-evaluation, and then decided to do the self-evaluation based on the partnership and the family learning quality indicators. We started by getting support from Education Scotland to come up with a project plan for the self-evaluation and getting a sense of what we actually wanted to get from it and what we wanted to focus on. And then from there on we scheduled visits to local authority areas to meet with key leads. We set up a survey monkey for practitioners and we did some creative evaluation with parents and carers and their children. The frameworks were very easy to use and we got lots of support from Education Scotland. I liked the fact that the questions were prescribed, but actually you could tweak them to suit your audience. So the guidance was there, but you could tweak them to suit your own needs, which was fantastic. In terms of partnership, we were interested to find out if our partners felt that it was a good and strong partnership. And we have found out that overwhelmingly they do see our partnership as very strong and very, very mutually beneficial, which is great. We've also discovered some areas where there's scope for developmental projects to apply for funding. So yeah, so it's working out very well so far. The family learning QI came at a great time for us because that's what PEEP is. PEEP is a family learning programme. So it's great to see that we're performing against all the kind of criteria within that QI. So we looked at the challenge questions within the family learning quality indicator, and with support from Education Scotland we identified the most appropriate questions to ask. We then looked at the most appropriate questions to ask our key leads in an interview setting, and which ones could be tweaked and adapted for parents and carers in the creative evaluation sessions, and also the survey monkey for practitioners. So for example, the parent and carer session that we delivered, we created an evaluation tool called the Stomp Map to rate whether they agreed with statements about their PEEP practitioner. So for example, my PEEP practitioner makes me feel part of the group. My PEEP practitioner makes me feel like I'm progressing, and they would put a sticker on the statements that they agreed with and leave the rest blank, and then they would be given the opportunity to explain why they chose or didn't choose those statements. We would also do the same for the PEEP session. So for example, one of the questions or statements was PEEP sessions have given me the opportunity to improve my life chances or the life chances of someone else I know. PEEP sessions have given my child the opportunity to improve their life chances or the life chances of another child that I know. So that was the kind of questions that we asked the parents and carers based on the challenge questions. Yeah. Okay. I think it's great that you can pull from the different frameworks to make your own bespoke framework, which again we got support from Education Scotland to be able to do that. So we pulled from the How Good Is Our Third Sector, How Good Is Our School. So it was very flexible, and we came up with a framework that absolutely suited our needs. Benefits for our organisation is that we are actually evaluating. We're consulting with our partners to find out what the actual needs are. and how we're performing in terms of partnership and family learning. So it's really useful to get that feedback and see if there is any areas that we can improve on, rather than us kind of guessing what we might be able to improve on. It's great to have that evidence. Family learning is important as an early intervention and prevention approach, because that's, well, we believe that because the Peeple programmes, that's what it is family learning, it is early intervention and prevention. So there's a strong evidence base obviously behind the need to improve the home learning environment and improve secure attachments, and that's exactly what the Peeple programme does. So it's great to be able to evidence that through the self-evaluation framework. Having no previous experience of self-evaluation, we found the process very straightforward, and the support we had from Education Scotland was invaluable, because it almost seemed too simple. So it was great to have that support and just to double check what we were actually doing was correct. So I would encourage any other organisations to give it a go. It is very straightforward.